like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Speaking of virgins, I'm sure you're familiar with cardisters. You know, those people that mix and shuffle and cut playing cards in extravagant and interesting ways. I like to make fun of cardisters because of their poor hygiene, because of the fact that they don't know what a woman looks like, because their parents repressed them from an early age. But here's the truth of the matter, my friends. I'm a cardister as well. I'm one of you. Every time I make fun of you, it's because it comes from a place of understanding. So today what I thought I'd do is that I would show you guys a piece of cardistry combined with magic. And it's a simple thing, it's a fun thing, but it allows you to apparently make a deck of playing cards disappear. Now I bring up cardistry because this is best done after a sequence, right? So you just cut and mix the playing cards, and maybe you do one of these and you make the deck vanish. And I know what you're saying, can I make it come back? And the answer is yes, of course I can make it come back. But you know what I can't make come back? That's right, my father. But what I can make come back is you, after you join the PigCake Magic Academy. You hear me talking about it every episode, so why don't you just go ahead and check it out, please? Again, look at this list of tricks that I have here. This is just the surface scratcher. I'm just scratching the surface of what's available. You have to dig deep, but you have over 1,200 videos, tutorials, tricks, moves, theory, everything there designed to make you a better magician. My whole brain is going to be there eventually. I upload every single week. So those of you guys that think, oh, Piggy just made all these videos and that's it. No, here it is for you guys to watch every single week. You can't possibly go through all the content unless you're crazy. That's how much content there is. And that also makes sure that you keep subscribed. You see how that works? I keep you roped in with the tricks. So why don't you go ahead and check it out and make yourself a better magician. So first things first is you got to get into a little bit of a deep squat for this, right? Because you don't want to adjust the camera and you rather adjust yourself. So I'm funnily enough doing more work to do less work. So story of my life. First thing you got to do is one of these, right? This is almost a variation of a ballet cut. One of the best cuts there is, simple cut, but you're doing a variation where you are tossing the cards and catching them in the other hand. Now the original ballet cut is from John G, otherwise known as John Gustafaro. I recommend everything that he does. He's a wonderful magician, and he's the one that came up with this wonderful cut. But we're not going to be doing that exactly. So first things first is we're going to do a swing cut, but we're only going to cut the cards halfway. So we're not doing a full swing cut. We're just using our dirty little fingers to lift up on this portion of the deck, and we're immediately going to place it back on top this way. Now what this is going to ensure is that when you actually toss the cards over your right hand, they're going to flip once and catch in the left hand. So this right here is what I found to be the perfect position. If you just do it from a swing cut, you're going to throw all the cards and it's going to be embarrassing. So make sure to swing cut the cards halfway, put your finger to hold the packet, and now you're going to do the actual toss. Now the toss is not too complicated to get down. It's not going to be too hard to do, but you are going to have to practice over a bed because the cards are going to want to fly everywhere. You're going to find the right pressure, the right amount of force to put so that the cards are going to stick together, flip once, and then land in the other hand. Now it's important that you do that and cross your arms, because here in a moment what's going to happen is I'm going to do a one-handed fan with my right hand. So I'm just going to simply fan these cards, right? I actually have a tutorial for this, so you can check that up on YouTube or the Academy. I have them on both. But you're doing a one-handed fan as your arms are crossed like this. Now you're not going to keep this weird magic on stage but also on the registry pose for long. You're only going to hold it like this, and then you're going to come down and sweep the fan across the deck. Now, as I sweep the fan across the deck, look at the sneaky move that I'm doing. That's right, I'm taking the fan along the ride. So as I come in and sweep this with my hand, I'm using my dirty little fingers to grab this pile, as I also turn my hand to a face down position. Now, if I combine those actions, it just looks like I'm touching this fan and turning over my hand with the cards. But really, the cards are gone. They're under here. So if you combine that, it just looks like this, right? And the cards are gone. So if I actually lift this spread and show you, much like I do with your mother's clitoral hood, you're going to see that the cards are there underneath. So at any point in time to make it appear, all I have to do is grab that pile and just fan the cards like this. And if I want, I could even bring these cards along like this, spread them down, and it makes it look like the cards appeared in my hand. So the whole sequence just looks like this. I flip the cards, I do the fan, the cards disappear, and if I want, I can make them appear like this, doing a nice little display where I'm left looking like I can't be within 1,000 feet of schools. Isn't that fun, boys and girls, and one girl that probably watches this? That's a fun trick. That's a fun little thing that you could do. And you could incorporate any little card sleights that you know, any bit of cardistry, get into that vanish, and then people think that you actually are better than you actually are at magic, not at life. At life, you're still a failure. Some advice here, I guess. Let's see if I could find something. Typically, I like to improv these last little bits. Oh, okay, here's a good one. Here's a great one. There's a company called Ambush that makes a watch called Timeless. Now, the watch is about $625, and the point is that it's timeless. It doesn't have anything to it, right? So it's just a bracelet with a watch face and nothing in there. I didn't want to spend $625, but I like the idea. So what I did is that I took apart an old watch, right? Took out the insides, bought a bracelet for, I don't know, $10 on Amazon, and now I have essentially what is an Ambush timeless watch that I paid about $10 for, and not $625 for. But it's the same thing. And I like the style because it's timeless. You get it? There isn't time. It's a kind of a metaphor, right? Because you have the thing without the thing, and people look at it and go, what? Is that a... And then you go, yeah, I'm kind of an asshole.
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.